Hello everyone, welcome back to the Maverick channel, and boy oh boy do I've got some crazy updates for you. It's been about a week since I made a video and I thought I would look at generally about the crypto market. Generally, okay, right now it has sort of balanced out, but I'm like, that's boring. I don't want to look at red prices all the time, but I love the red just as much as I love the green, because guess what? The green is fun for making money and all that, but the red is fun because then you get to sit nicely and quietly and then evaluate the market. Of course, that's to me, that's where the greatest opportunity lies, because then you see projects that are highly undervalued, but then they have a reputation that precedes them. They have teams, they've been building, they continuously build, their GitHub is continuously updated, and this is how you do your own research and then find out projects that are truly building despite of the market conditions, despite of the price, because I always say the price is a distraction. So guys, there's some huge updates to catch up on with Fetch.AI, because that's what I'm going to focus on today. Why do I focus on Fetch a lot? I've done videos about this a lot, but it's because I learned from the project a lot. That's why. That's literally the main reason. Programming, when it comes to the way they integrate with other projects, they always look out for prime projects, for very good projects, for teams that are actually trying to revolutionize what we see, the concept of automation in the crypto space. So I think that's really important. And today, guys, let me stop with the chat and let's just get right into the video. So guys, make sure you stick around till the end, because if you're a developer, if you're interested in this space and you want to get your hands dirty within the Fetch ecosystem, then I'm going to cover that at the last part of this video, which I think is one of the most important parts of the video. So guys, as we start off, you can see this tweet here. The Fetch.AI mainnet has now passed over 100,000 transactions since it launched. So thanks to everyone who's been trying out the mainnet. We hope you enjoy the speed and the low fees. So hope we can do 1 million transactions by 2023. I mean, I hope we can do that. I think we'll reach that, because there's a lot of iteration going on in the Fetch blockchain, including the autonomous agents. I think it's really tapping into the AI sector, machine learning, quite nicely, and you're going to see why in obviously the videos I made in the past, but obviously what we're going to talk about today. So another tweet, just under a month since the application launched and already over 100,000 downloads this time. This is from Daytorella, the guys building the micromobility applications on the Fetch mainnet. If you haven't already, get the app on iOS and Android. Mobix AI, changing the micromobility ecosystem one download at a time. So it's amazing, guys. This is an unknown application in the world and it has 100,000 downloads. How is that even possible? How is that even possible? I've used it, it's amazing. And if you're in a country that uses micromobility, so devices without internal combustion engines, those kind of things, guys, this is a very good way to earn money, to stake and let the money keep working for you. So these are top of the notch projects that are being built on the Fetch.AI ecosystem, and their network effect and the partnerships they bring is amazing. Okay, so this is a reconciliation, again, guys, to whom it concerns. Reconciliation, what is it? So this is basically an appeal to there was a migration from the Fetch ERC20 tokens to the mainnet. So some people decided to unstake the tokens themselves and then bridge them to the Fetch mainnet and then stake them themselves. But I think the others were like, you know what, let's wait on the sidelines for the team to do this for us, or until they upgrade, then we sort of continue staking on Ethereum, something like that. So if you have any issues claiming your tokens, if you didn't claim your tokens in the past, if you have something that happened wrong during that transfer from Ethereum to the mainnet, or something went wrong on your side as you were waiting, as something, maybe your account was hacked, I advise you to read this article over here. It's a reconciliation service that Fetch has published out. I'll just read the first paragraph. So during the stake migration from Ethereum to the Fetch mainnet on September 14th, 2021, some users decided to opt to wait for reconciliation to access their funds after the auto migration was complete. So the staked funds were all migrated from Ethereum staking contract to the Fetch.AI mainnet. So who is it for? The reconciliation service is specifically for those people who opted not to use the guides to gain access to their staked funds during the migration. So if you're one of those people, check it out. There's documentation out to help you. Okay, so guys, this was one of the most exciting things that recently happened. There was a proposal that was passed yesterday. So people were supposed to vote, and guess what? Before I read it, it's yes, 90 million votes already on this. So it's tentatively 43.3% of online voting power has been voted. So the proposal is tentatively valid. What is this proposal? The Capricorn upgrade has finally been explained by the Fetch team, which is pretty good, at least in a simple way. So the Capricorn network upgrade, this is big, guys. Very exciting. We intend that 2022 will be a year for rapid growth for Fetch.AI Ecosystem, and towards this goal, we've decided to bring forward the launch of our Capricorn network upgrade, and this will now be proposed to take place on Tuesday, the 8th of February. So the most exciting feature of the upgraded network is that it will support version 1 of the Cosmos virtual machine. So this is the infrastructure used to build smart contracts on the Cosmos ecosystem. So for the first time, provide fast, secure cross-chain smart contracts that are open to all FET token holders. So this virtual machine will be compatible with the future versions of Cosmos and will allow anyone building on the network to be confident that their contracts will run smoothly on all future versions of the Fetch blockchain. So the other major improvement is that the upgraded network will enable the inter-blockchain communication protocol, guys. That's awesome. This allows cross-chain communication so the FET tokens can be used on any other network in the Cosmos ecosystem. So Juno, the Osmosis, I think they have their own token, XPRT. Guys, you know the Osmosis network is completely blowing this space out of proportion, and the tokens have already reached top 100. Some of them are in top 20. It's insane. So soon after the upgrade, it will be possible to transfer FET tokens to the Cosmos Hub, which is one of the main hubs on the Cosmos ecosystem, and the Osmosis networks, which is a very beautiful DEX, decentralized exchange on Cosmos. So everyone can look forward to FET swaps and liquidity pools on the state-of-the-art Osmosis decentralized exchange. The IBC will also enable other tokens such as the Terra UST. Okay, so here you can stake Terra Luna and UST, which is a stablecoin generated from Terra, the Terra blockchain. So stablecoins from other chains can also be used for AI applications on the Fetch.AI mainnet. So holders of the tokens from the ERC20 state migration who have been waiting for the reconciliation service will have, so the one we talked about, will have a 2-week period to migrate their tokens to a new address on the upgraded mainnet. So however, don't worry, if you miss out, there will be other opportunities to use your migration service on the upgraded network. So we hope everyone in Fed community is supported by the governance proposal to progress to this exciting new phase of the ecosystem that will help make decentralized machine learning and agent-based systems a reality. So I'm very happy to know that this thing was proposed. There was a 2-week period for it to be validated, and within just 2 days, within just 1 day, I think, less than 24 hours, it's already through. So guys, during one of the soccer matches, Fetch.AI logo was spotted. So guys, this is subliminal messages, very good. It's good that people continuously see these logos. So it looks like the free roaming Fetch.AI logo has decided to show up again at that location. So I think this was a soccer match, and there you go. So that's pretty cool advertising. There's a competition out there for those that are interested. Time for another Fetch.AI giveaway. So post your best FET memes and win the first 600, 400, then 250, consequently like that. So they posted a meme here, and other people have already started to post their memes, which I think are pretty cool. So as expected by the Fetch.AI community. So whoever wins, guys, if you want to take part, there you go. I think it's pretty cool. Then guys, you all know Bosch Global, a multi-billion-dollar company that's helping to build out the Fetch.AI blockchain. So it seems like this was posted by Ken Kaneki, one of the Twitter OGs in terms of making very good evaluations about the Fetch ecosystem. So it seems like Bosch Global will be working on more projects with Fetch.AI, as said by their senior IT architect. Looking forward to even more interesting projects in 2022, and you can actually see the actual LinkedIn post by Martin Orlich, the senior IT architect, self-sovereign identity. Those that have been watching my videos, you know that's one of the factors that I'm really bullish on, and I like the fact that Daytorella, Fetch.AI are really focusing on self-sovereign identity. So it's pretty cool that Bosch Global has areas to focus on when it comes to Fetch, self-sovereign identity, autonomous agents, so many cool stuff that you can do around this ecosystem. We have another geo-staking. Another validator opened up. So 24 hours from our public launch, and we're approaching 600,000 FET staked with us. So it's a new validator. New slots were opened up on the Fetch mainnet for new validators, and so we've got some new validators like geostaking that are using completely renewable energy to actually do this. So not only is staking a feature, a consensus mechanism that's very good environmentally, but you also find companies going out of their way to actually truly not only the fact that it uses less energy, but you also implement measures that even use way less energy, that are less impactful in a negative way on the environment. So guys, we have another company over here, Polaris Official. So Polaris, who are these guys? Top 100 winners will be able to receive awards from Fetch and MetaLex on the Binance Smart Chain network, and other users will be able to get rewards later. So if you're interested in this kind of thing, what do you need to do? Please note, your wallet, so your Binance Smart Chain wallet, must be registered on the mobile agent in order to get FET tokens. I'll explain that. To receive MetaLex tokens, you will need to make 3 transactions on the MetaLex exchange for any volume on the Binance Smart Chain. network. So those that don't know, I've made a very conclusive video on how to use the bot swap. I'm going to put it in the link. Check the link in the description, so you can follow that video to make sure you lock in some transactions in here. Okay, you may want to use pancake swap and this, but it also supports uniswap. I urge you not to use that for obvious reasons. Very expensive. So those that do not know, Metalex, one of the sister companies of Fetch.AI, they're basically derivatives, not spot price, but rather longing and shorting all kinds of markets. Tesla with Bitcoin, rare metals, all kinds of things, those kinds of commodities, especially rare metals and equities. I guess they'll go into that in the future because listing things like Tesla. So Metalex is one of those platforms you have to engage in if you want to participate in that. And another pretty cool announcement, eToro. Guys, you know eToro, the application, they've actually listed FET, the FET token. This caught me completely out of surprise, and it's really cool. So a lot more publicity for the FET ecosystem there. And those that do not know, Coinbase lists FET. Binance lists the native FET token. Amazing. And of course, even the ERC20. Gemini Exchange, one of the biggest, by the Winklevoss twins. Crypto.com speaks for itself. There's CoinSuper, Corbit, KuCoin, MXC, BitMax, Warzex. So those are big exchanges, all the biggest exchanges in the world. Basically, they list the FET token, which I think is pretty cool. So Atomix, one of the companies just like Metalex that are building a lending awesome DeFi kind of thing on the Fetch ecosystem. I've done many videos about them. So Atomix will enable the business owners to use equipment to secure their loans. So plant, equipment, machinery will serve as collateral in exchange for working capital. So this income the reinvigorated business activity generates can pay the loans back. So of course, you know, Atom, their MO is basically get the physical assets, tokenize them, leverage that tokenization standard. So you have real estate, you have land, tokenize it, and be able to leverage whatever you've tokenized, DeFi lending, all kinds of things. Use it in real life, and once you pay back that loan, you get back your assets. So you're able to actually liquefy your assets and get them back. So I mean, you're able to, yes, liquefy them, lock them up, and get them back. That's really cool. It's a really cool feature. So just a reminder there. So Sido.1, another validator, took the advantage to take up a free spot. Meet our new invention, Cosmos Ecosystem Proposal Tracker. Now, this is not just a validator. So it's a Telegram bot that tracks new proposals in 27 networks. It is the best way. It's the best way to keep abreast of the latest Cosmos ecosystem events. I actually don't know if they run a validator on the Fetch.AI mainnet. Actually, I think they're just tracking the activity. So it's exciting to see that these guys that spotted out Cosmos, Osmosis, Juno, Akash, Band, Comdex. These are some of the airdrops that have been done. The Gravity Bridge is coming up. Injective Protocol, Iris Network, Cover Labs, DeFi. All these are amazing. Stargaze with NFTs on the Cosmos ecosystem. And guess what? Amongst all these, they also recognize Fetch.ai. Of course, there's other things like Region Network and so on. So it's pretty cool that Fetch.ai is featuring on this list and all these lists, and it's also upgrading to Cosmosm to enable smart contracts and IBC as well. So it's pretty cool stuff. Another announcement around the Fetch ecosystem, making your off-chain stack as crypto native as your own chain stack, dev first platform to build the next generation crypto protocols. Okay, let me explain that. So that's just what they write on their Twitter. So this is huge. A huge opportunity for talented Python developers to develop high-value autonomous services on the Autonomous platform. So that's why we've put together the Agent Dev Academy. So it's a 4 to 6 week program that offers taught classes, mentored exercises, and project work. So of course, guys, if you're an intern or if you're a professional using Python and you want to engage yourself in the crypto space in a truly meaningful way while leveraging things like learning more about machine learning and implementing these different algorithms and how to actually use them in the crypto space, this is the project for you. And you're going to be also learning how to develop and make autonomous economic agents. So who is it for? We selected the ambitious developers with strong Python skills from inside and outside of crypto. Your instructor, you should have experience with DeFi and so on. Your instructor will be 8baller, a genius in the Fetch space, in the crypto space, and David Inam, I think it was a CTO, it was a David Nash. I think this is David Minash, who's the, I think, CEO of this particular company. But anyway, instructors, let's stick to that. So together they bring a combined 10 plus years of experience in the blockchain space with advanced degrees in data science and applied game theory. So, and guys, if you want more details about this, check out their links, Agent Dev Academy, everything you need to know. So they explain better what it's for, sort of expanding onto what we've just read and talking about the instructors, 8baller and David Minash. And also when you further look at their website, you understand better, and you can register here, Agent Dev Academy. You can put in your email, your first name or your pseudonym and your last name. You can then look at the website to look at what they're up to, why they exist. So crypto promised the world autonomous applications which deliver fundamental services without human input, mega factories in the sky. So I mean, the whole idea is automation. So trying to put a proper use case on autonomous agents. There's already use cases, but if like Daytorella, but expanding onto that. But instead of industrial age process with dApps, decentralized applications, which have heavy human and trustful elements to keep them running. So decentralized autonomous organizations and the trustful bot to do this. So why smart contracts? They are limited. They can't do things which are arbitrarily complex, involve talking to the off-chain world, and involve long-running processes. So why? Smart contracts are limited. So we've always known this, that Fetch.AI is trying to really democratize the smart contract space, because they're not really smart. You need to hard code what you expect them to do. But if they could kind of be a little bit smarter, to actually be smart, their automation has to be improved, and that is the essence of the Fetch agents, and they can actually act as a layer 2 scaling solution as well. I've done videos about that, but you all know layer 2 can get quite complex and convoluted. So the team, of course, David Minash that we just looked at is a CEO and founder of this particular company. There's others you can look at that are in this ecosystem. So I guess when you get engaged in this project, you'll get to make all these industrial connections and connections out elsewhere. Festo, Bosch, and all those kind of companies. You'll be rubbing shoulders with these. So guys, this amazing article as well, I'm going to put it in the description of this video. So if you're a coder out there, you want to explore the Fetch ecosystem. So this article is written by Jesus Carlomagno. So building autonomous economic agents using Fetch.AI. Of course, I'm not going to go through this whole thing. And I've written some summaries in the past, like over a year ago, a whole summary about the Fetch.AI stack, the documents. But right now they've changed a lot. So I like such a well-composed direction of what to do, how to set up your gym area. So I think this is machine learning, if you see the gym platform, and how to set up your AEA gym as a gym platform. Then you install the AEA environment and you look at your AEA's run. Of course, there's other applications that Fetch is developing to make a nice clean user interface. But of course, if you understand how to do this, then you can customize your agents, digging deeper into the agent skills. So those that understand, agents have different skills, they have different characteristics, and these different characteristics determine what they're going to do. It's sort of like a like the characteristics of the genus, the animals. When you look at animals and where they originate from, it's that kind of thing. It helps them survive in different environments. So similar, there's the open economic framework, then there's autonomous agents that live within that framework, and you can, if you learn the program behind them, you can learn to really develop them dependent and focus them dependent on the particular use case that you want. So such a document will give you a very clean, short, nice introduction to this, so that when you go to the documents, you at least kind of familiar with what's going on. So guys, the last thing I want to talk about in today's video, obviously, this is the CEO of Fetch.AI. It's a short article written by Humayun Sheikh, so the CEO of Fetch.AI, on the 23rd of January 2022. So it's the last thing I want to stop with. I think it's a very good way to sort of end this video in the words of the CEO himself. So revolution is coming via crypto projects that solve real-world problems. I completely agree. Revolution is coming. So there is no denying that the fact that the global crypto ecosystem has continued to evolve and expand at a historical rate of the last few years. So the amount of capital entering this yet nascent sector has risen by more than 10 times. Those that have been following the VC sector, you know their companies valued billions of dollars and hundreds of millions of dollars. It's crazy. So over the last 24 months alone, so rising from a respectable 196 billion to over 2.1 trillion in market capitalization of the whole crypto space. So in the past, many projects have been able to accrue or generate a tremendous amount of monetary value by virtue of them simply processing a solid idea of, guys, okay, what he's talking about there is the ICO bubble that happened way back in 2017, where people just photocopy a white paper, present an idea, and they the tokens and ecosystems are valued hundreds of millions of dollars, and that created a massive bubble in the crypto space. So in fact, a growing amount of data seems to allude to the fact that the ongoing rise of crypto-enabled tech has not been due to the advent of digital currencies alone. Instead, it's because of the growing number of people that are realizing the true economic and social potential of decentralized platforms. Of course, we can see DeFi and NFTs and things like that. So for example, the fast evolving DeFi realm has continued to enter more investors into the globe. Across the globe, the ecosystem has helped weed out the need for any middleman or other centralized intermediaries, such as banks, money lenders, CeFi institutions, from everyday transactions ranging from daily remittances to cross-border payments. Guys, this is truth. Some of us already been in this whole DeFi ecosystem, and I think we're definitely never leaving. So revolution. What is a revolution? Real-world centric crypto projects are changing the game. So the last few months have seen a growing list of crypto-enabled platforms. You can, I guess, take a look at them in this link. So continue to accrue more and more mainstream traction. This is primarily because they've been able to resolve a range of real-life issues affecting people across the globe. As a small example, in the past, there was no tangible way for users to monetize their data without some transactory middleman taking a major share of the pie. So think Fiverr, Upwork. I know Upwork actually charges you right now to look for work. That's crazy. Freelancer, 99 Designs, and outsourcing. But I don't want to mention names here. I'm just reading the article. So now these exist as a number of blockchain-centric digital creator economies like the Ocean Protocol and the Internet Computer Protocol. I'm not a very big fan of the Internet Computer Protocol, but there's a reason it's mentioned here. So these afford users a completely decentralized avenue through which they can share their knowledge, personal data in lieu of monetary remuneration in a completely seamless peer-to-peer fashion. So the last paragraphs, similar, there are also projects like Fetch.AI, of course, that aim to bring together the burgeoning digital twin ecosystem using advanced blockchain-based algorithms and other futuristic technologies, including machine learning and artificial intelligence. Even though previously such platforms were only conceivable on paper, Fetch.AI currently has a fully working product that has been offering users with smart contracts capabilities for decentralized problem solving, thus enabling decentralized and removal of aggregators. So in fact, Fetch can be used to pay for network transactions, like with the DeFi bot and other things, deploy digital twins, also known as autonomous economic agents, and using them to pay for services. Digital twins can evolve as they interact with each other and intelligently decomplexify any industry vertical where applied. So this eventually results in the formation of a unique decentralized ecosystem that can be scaled in relation to a wide range of markets. So the last bit, actually, revolution and the Web3, guys, this is the biggest thing that's actually brewing. So lastly, there's also projects like Anchor that are designed to help provide with access of Web3 world as well as the cross-chain DeFi staking universe by making use of the shared resources framework that is completely unique and independent of its functionality. Guys, I think Anchor is working on, decentralized cloud computing. There's a couple of projects working on this as well, on Ethereum, on Cosmos and other chains. And then the decentralized applications, decentralized platforms are redefining the investment realm by far. So most new crypto projects not only offer a range of real-world operations, they also come they come replete with their own. So fully functional crypto tokens. As a result, users can seamlessly accrue monetary value as the value of an asset rises, as well as the participate in the platform's future development via things such as governance, protocol upgrades, etc., all without having to go via any traditional financial route. So thus, as we head into the future that is rooted in the principles of transparency and decentralization, it stands to reason that an increasing number of people will continue to move towards projects that offer them a level of operational efficiency and freedom not seen previously within the realm of conventional tech, which has largely been confined to the ethos of centralization. So of course, I think that speaks for itself. If you've been in the crypto space, you understand where this is coming from the advent of Bitcoin way back in 2009, or the first block was mined. It entails to the importance of decentralization, and this is what we're appealing to. And basically decentralization is important, otherwise we heading back to centralization, which we're trying to get away from. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. A very lengthy one for sure, but a very important one. I hope you stuck around to the end, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care, guys, and have a good one. Bye bye.